everyone, it's Miss Emily again. Are you ready for story time? We clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and say hello. We wave and say hello, we wave and say hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and say hello. We stomp and say hello, we stomp and say hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and say hello. Great job, everybody. This week, we're gonna learn about something that I am very, very interested in. We're gonna learn about mushrooms. Can you say mushroom? Mushroom. Mushroom. Good job. Can you say mushroom really, really slowly? Because some mushrooms are very slow growing. Mushroom. Good job. Can you say mushroom really, really quickly? Because some mushrooms sprout up super duper fast. Mushroom. 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 Great job. Can you say mushroom really, really loud? Because I think that there's a mushroom hiding around here somewhere. And if we say mushroom really, really loud, it might come out. Mushroom! I think I hear the mushroom. Here it is. Now this isn't a real mushroom. It's just a mushroom candle, but it looks kind of like a real mushroom that grows here at Clay Pit Pond State Park. The type of mushroom that this is called a gill mushroom. A lot of people think about gilled mushrooms when they think of mushrooms. Gilled mushrooms have a cap like this on the top, and then they have a stalk that holds it up. Have you ever seen a mushroom like that before? Oh, okay. Another thing about gilled mushrooms is, if you look underneath the cap, you'll notice that it has a lot of lines, a lot of lines underneath the cap. And those lines are called gills. And inside those gills are teeny tiny little dots called spores, which are kind of like mushroom seeds, except a little bit different. So the spores will come out of the gills and then fly away. Would you like to pretend to be mushrooms together? Can everybody stand up? Let's pretend to be mushrooms. Mushrooms spend most of their life as something called mycelium. Mycelium are like the roots of the mushroom. They'll grow in the ground, they'll grow in dead logs or in standing trees that are sick. They look just like plant roots, except they grow all throughout the ground, or they can grow through dead wood. Some mushrooms are really, really big, and that mycelium can spread for miles and miles and miles of one mushroom. Pretty cool. So can you pretend like your fingers are the tips of mycelium and you're spreading your mycelium through the soil? Wiggle your fingers and spread your arms. Spread that mycelium through a dead log. Spread that mycelium through the soil. Good job. Now that mycelium, every once in a while, will send up a fruit, which looks like the gilled mushroom that we just saw. Can you pretend like you're a mushroom fruit that's about to sprout? Hug your knees into your chest, and then you're going to put your hands together and you're gonna grow into a mushroom. Good job. Our mushroom is a gilled mushroom. We have a cap, just like this, and our body is the stalk. Can you stand like a mushroom? Nice and tall. Do you have your cap out? Can you lean your mushroom to one side? Lean to the other side. Good job, mushrooms. Now you're going to send out your spores. Can you wiggle your arms? Wiggle your arms. Good Good job, mushrooms. Now, you're gonna pretend like those spores are floating away around the room. Can you make your spores float away around the room? Good job. Now, make those spores land on a dead log on the ground. Now, those spores are gonna send out that mycelium. Can you spread your mycelium again? Spread it through that dead log. And now you're ready to make a fruit. Can you make your mushroom fruit? Great job, everybody, great job. Now, I'm gonna sing a little rhyme about a mushroom, and I'm gonna do some dance moves. Can you do everything I do with me? Ready? First, we're gonna stand like mushrooms. And don't forget, you're gonna copy my moves. Ready? I'm a little mushroom, I grow where you walk. Here is my cap, and here is my stalk. When I am ready, I send out spores to spread mushrooms on the forest floor. Great job, everybody, great job. Now, we're gonna count some mushrooms on the felt board. Can everybody sit down on the rug while I use the felt board? How many mushrooms do I have on the felt board? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mushrooms. And let me just say that each of these types of mushrooms grows in Clay Pit Pond State Park. Here we have a Cordonarius mushroom. These ones are really slimy and bright purple sometimes. This is called a puffball mushroom. When you poke it, it sends out a puff of spores, which look kind of like smoke. This is called a turkey tail mushroom, which is used in some medicines. And finally, my favorite, this is called chicken of the woods. And this is one that is edible for people, but we're never, ever, ever gonna pick a mushroom without a mushroom expert. We're gonna sing a song about that in a minute. But first, we're gonna count our mushrooms on the board. How many did we have again? Oh, 4, that's right, thank you, 4 mushrooms. 4 little mushrooms growing in the woods. Along came what's this animal? Do you remember this guy from Mud Week? What's this animal? A roly-poly. Along came a roly-poly and said, good. Now how many mushrooms growing in the woods? 1, 2, 3. 3 little mushrooms growing in the woods. Along came what's this? What animal is this? A deer. Along came a deer and said, good. Now how many mushrooms are growing in the woods? 1, 2. 2 little mushrooms growing in the woods. Along came what type of animal is this? A squirrel. Along came a squirrel and said, good. Now how many mushrooms growing in the woods? 1. 1 little mushroom growing in the woods. Along came Miss Emily and said, good. Yummy. No more mushrooms. Bye, mushrooms. Bye. All of the animals in that last rhyme love to eat mushrooms, but mushrooms can be very dangerous for people. We never, ever, ever pick and eat a mushroom unless we're with a mushroom expert. And Miss Emily isn't a mushroom expert. I just really like mushrooms. So we're gonna sing a song about how mushrooms can be dangerous and how we don't wanna pick them and eat them ourselves. So if you have something in your house that you can pretend to be a mushroom, you should pause the video and grab it now. You're gonna put it on the floor in the area where you do story time, okay? So go grab your mushroom now. And for everybody else, we're gonna stand up and we're going to pretend to pick this mushroom in a minute. I'm gonna be singing a song, and I want you guys to copy my moves. And in the song, I'm gonna repeat the same thing many times, and we're just gonna keep doing the same motion or the same action that I repeat each time that I repeat it, okay? Ready? First, we're gonna put on our finding hand, our searching hand. We're gonna put on our binoculars, okay? Can you put on your mushroom hunting binoculars? Great job. Found a mushroom, found a mushroom, found a mushroom just now. I just now found a mushroom just now. Picked a mushroom, picked a mushroom, picked a mushroom just now. I just now picked a mushroom just now. Cooked a mushroom, cooked a mushroom, cooked a mushroom just now. I just now cooked a mushroom just now. Ate a mushroom, ate a mushroom, ate a mushroom just now. I just now ate a mushroom just now. Got a tummy ache, got a tummy ache, got a tummy ache just now. I just now got a tummy ache just now. It was poison, it was poison, it was poison just now. I just ate a poison mushroom just now. Good job, everybody, good job. So remember, mushrooms are dangerous and you shouldn't just pick them and eat them if you find them growing outside. But mushrooms are really, really important for a lot of animals because they provide food. They're also really important for plants. Some trees have mushrooms that grow with them, and they help their roots suck up more water and more nutrients from the soil. These types of relationships are called mycorrhizae. Mycorrhizae are very important to a lot of different species of trees. If you would like to see some mushrooms, you should come for a hike at Clay Pit Ponds. Remember, you need to stay socially distant from all the other hikers that don't live with you in your house, and you should bring a mask just in case it's a busy day and there's a lot of other people out hunting for mushrooms. The best trail that I like to take when I'm looking for mushrooms is the Orange Trail. The Orange Trail starts at the Nature Center, and then when you get to the trailhead, you turn right and you follow the orange circles on the trees. The Orange Trail goes through our Pine Barrens habitat, which is the only one in New York City. And we have a lot of cool mushrooms that grow back there, especially ones with red caps, purple caps, and a lot of different colors. Very, very cool. I hope that you take a hike next week or this weekend. Okay, are you ready to sing the goodbye song? We clap to say goodbye, we clap to say goodbye. With our friends at Storytime, we clap to say goodbye. We wave to say goodbye, we wave to say goodbye. With our friends at Storytime, we wave to say goodbye. We stomp to say goodbye, we stomp to say goodbye. With our friends at Storytime, we stomp to say goodbye. Great job, everybody. I'll see you next week.